Hi everyone and welcome to Icon UK. It's Kaushal and today I'm doing a video all about how I do my base makeup. Specifically how to get a flawless base with some of my tips and tricks in between. So this video is all about the base, but if you would like to know how to get this makeup look, then please give this video a thumbs up. But for now, let's get started. So you want to make sure that you're starting off with moisturized skin. So just use your favorite moisturizer for that. And this is going to make sure that your skin is nice and hydrated before we put any makeup on top. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. And I'm going to be using this SMASHBOX primer. And this is the original one, which is great for pretty much all kinds of skin types. And I'm basically going to apply this on my T-zone and pretty much the center of my face, anywhere that I tend to get a little bit oily. So I'm going to take this into my fingers and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it on to the centers of my face, and I'm also gonna pat it onto my cheeks as well. And you don't want to forget like around the nose, because I definitely get a little bit oily in those areas. So now I'm going to move on to foundation, and for that I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris LUMI MAGIQUE foundation. I personally love this foundation because it's got the right amount of dewiness to it, and it also helps blur out any imperfections on my skin, and it's got good coverage as well. I'm actually going to apply this with my Beauty Blender Pro. I think this is a fabulous tool to get flawless looking skin because it doesn't leave you with having any kind of streaks on your face, and it just gives you a really kind of natural finish, and that's definitely what we want for a flawless base. So I'm going to take 1.5 pumps onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take the rounded end from the Beauty Blender and start taking some product and blending it into my skin. So I like to bounce this onto my skin. And what the Beauty Blender does is it blends the foundation out on your skin, but it also picks up any excess. So it leaves your skin looking super flawless. And you want to make sure that your Beauty Blender is damp, because this is going to help blend everything out really seamlessly. You want to make sure that you get it really nicely around the nose. I personally don't like to put foundation on my eyelids because my eyelids crease, so I like to leave that clear, but if you do like to put foundation on them, then you can go ahead and do that. Now we're going to move on to concealing, and what I like to do is I like to conceal and highlight my face at the same time. So for that I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Eraser Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. So what I like to do with this is I like to draw triangles underneath both of my eyes. So I'm going to do that first. You want to take the concealer down the side of your nose, and then when you get to your nostrils you want to drag that up into your hairline, and then you want to kind of fill all of that in. And then the same thing on the other eye. Drag it down and up, and then fill it in. So once we're done with that, I'm going to add a little bit onto my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and around my mouth, because I do have a little bit of pigmentation there. Now we're going to go back in with the Beauty Blender and we're going to go and blend everything out using the pointy end. So you just want to start dabbing all of the product in. You don't want to move the product around because that's just going to move your concealer and highlighter all away. Last but not least, we are going to set our face. So for that, I love using my Soap & Glory Kick Ass powder, and this is a yellow toned powder. So I like to only really set the areas where I've applied any concealer. I've grabbed a little bit of product onto my brush, and I like to press this into my skin. So we're going on top of the areas where we applied that Maybelline concealer. You want to press it all in. This helps the concealer not crease, and it also looks great in flash photography. And that's my flawless base done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give this a thumbs up if you would like to see how I got this makeup look on my face right now. And don't forget to click this link right here to see more videos from me, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!